I think it really just comes down to maybe some roster battles that I'll be keying in on.
Yeah.
Because I'm just literally going to say pretty much the same thing
healthy.
I said last week. Stay healthy, offense, young offense, keep looking good.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. Calvin Austin, give us a nice explosive play.
Yep.
That's really it. Herbig, keep doing what you're doing. I like seeing that. It's fun.
To me, I want to know at the end of this thing who we feel is the starting nickel in terms of Sullivan versus Riley, who's actually been the more productive player in stadiums. Do want to see that. I do think that's the info that we can get out of this game. Tanner Muse and Nick Quick, man. One of them dudes is going to make it. One of them dudes probably not.
You think?
You think they're going to keep all of them?
That was part of my prediction.
I don't know if they're going to keep them all.
Keep all 6.
If you keep all 6, I don't think it's an issue.
That was my prediction, though. Because, they easily could cut one of them, and then that opens it up for another position, like Spencer Anderson to make the team, maybe. I think they're on the board, both of them.
Yeah.
I think they like Tanner Muse for the special teams, though. He feels like a lock to me.
I agree. I think that Tanner definitely gives me more on teams. Both of them are playing well, though, man. Both of them are playing well.
Yeah, the only problem with Kwiatkowski is he got hurt. So I don't even know if we're going to see him.
Yeah. So I thought about that. And then we've been talking about one of the names.
That's actually a good one to look for.
We talked about, in this last one I had, we talked about Trey Norwood, but it was Trey Norwood, Kenny Robinson, and Trenton Thompson. That trio. Like,
I can't have Thompson making the team. He's part of
I know you said that, but he's been playing well. You saw him versus Buffalo. He still looked good. He's still been playing well. He's a productive play, tackles well.
He's a lanky dude, too. Yeah. He almost reminds you of Edmonds out there.
Low key.
Looks like
it. Yeah, low key, bro. And then even with Kenny Robinson, like I said, man, he just has to give me the splash play that some of these dudes have given me in stadium. We know Trenton had a pick. Norwood, we haven't seen that, but Norwood has the cachet of we've seen him in regular season, but he needs to play.
He does.
He needs to play, man. Yeah. Those are the ones, like, for me that I thought of just off the top of my head. Like I said, offensively, there isn't a lot outside of them staying healthy that is going to change.
For entertainment purposes, Mason and Mitch, let it fly. Just
who wants to be QB too?
Yeah, throw some deep bombs out there. Mm-hmm. Make it entertaining for us in the third
I don't feel like
quarter.
Calvin Austin's going to be able to surpass Allen Robinson as my starting slot this
Not
game.
at this point, no.
Yeah. Dan Moore's my guy going into week 1.
Yep. Yeah, maybe I guess we're looking for Broderick to clean things up.
I would love that. I feel like if Broderick put together a strong performance, I do feel like that would have me leaning a lot more on him potentially if we got into week 1 or week 2, right? If Dan were to struggle or look rough at any point, and I knew this last game, Broderick looked good, urgency, finished the way that we want him to finish, it would have me leaning just slightly like, all right, I don't have to give you this long leash that I feel like I got to give you right now. Because right now, I feel like Dan Moore has a pretty good leash right now, man.
Yeah.
But you don't want that because we ultimately do want Broderick to get out there. But to me, this would be an opportunity for him. If he could go out there, because who knows who he's going to face, right? Might face
Bud.
you. I don't know if they're going to play him the whole time. By the time that Broderick get out there.
Right.
Yeah, because Bud lists with the starters. I'm like, Bud will be out there with Calais, with Brady
Bud's
Jarrett.
Probably the best edge rusher on this team.
He is, bro. He is.
I could
their
see why
next dude is Lonzo Carter. Yeah. I'm like, bro, Bud is their guy, man. Yes.
And that's home for him.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know how much he would even see Bud, man. But whoever he goes against, it has to look like he is the first rounder. We can't have 2s and 3s giving, him issues for any reason. Conditioning, urgency, whatever we want to do. You just got to make sure that you blocking them dudes where you're supposed to be blocking them, because we know what he's capable of, but that has to be more consistent. Yeah. But other than that, though, man, stay healthy.
You know why? Actually, I just thought of the whole Nick Kwiatkowski thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know why I do think he'll make it is because of his ability and past as a starting inside linebacker.
You bring up a good point.
Because all the guys in front of him, there's a little uncertainty. Now, I am still high on Holcomb, Quan Alexander, Robinson, and Roberts. But Holcomb and Quan, they get hurt. They got a little injury history.
They do.
And then you got Roberts, who's a little bit more of a thumper. Robinson's the young guy.
Yeah.
At least Kwiatkowski has started, right? He's not the guy you want for a month and a half. But to get you out of stadium,
To get out of a stadium, I'm with you. I also wanted to ask you, though, if we're talking about getting out of a stadium, wouldn't you want to put Mark Robinson out there, though?
Yeah. I agree. No, I think you give Robinson the first crack at it.
Yeah, I would definitely still put him
but
first.
to have Kulkowski as
It
the
doesn't hurt,
insurance.
though. Yeah. It definitely doesn't hurt.
Spell one of the guys out there, whoever it is, if it's Robinson, Roberts, whoever. Do the special team stuff too.
I don't hate that, honestly, bro. That's
just my theory on why we would keep Kulkowski.
And I was gonna say I don't.
It's more because
of
the inside
either.
linebacker room.
I was gonna say I don't hate that either because when you watch both of them play too, like you talked about it, Nick has started in this league. Nick has played the position in the league and has had success to an extent. Whereas when I watched Tanner in the preseason, he's still flying around playing with great effort, but you can still just see some stuff where it's like, all right, you want to clean that up. Coverage wise, you want to clean that up. Tackling wise, you want to clean that up. But he, to me, just looks like a guy that hasn't had a ton of those reps because that tackling is very different than the punt and kickoff coverage style tackles, full speed, no breakdown, car collision. Like, it's just a different element to it. And I do feel like at times this preseason specifically, I know I watched Tanner and I'm like, all right, you want to clean that up. You can do this cleaner. You just need more repetition at it. And it's not like a bad thing, but I do feel like that's one of them parts that if you're splitting hairs on those two dudes and you're saying, well, both of y'all are teamers, this guy gives me a little bit more that if doomsday happens, he can at least get me out this stadium, or I feel a little bit better with him getting me out the stadium. So I can understand that, man.
I think they both make it, though, ultimately. That's my prediction.
If they keep 6, I don't hate it. If
that's
they
my
keep
prediction.
6, we've done it before, bro. We've done it before, so I wouldn't hate it, man.
How about this one, though? Zach Gentry on the bubble.
You know I like Zach.
The thing that really got me was seeing Darnell Washington out there with the ones.
I like
against
Zach,
the Bills.
bro. I like Zach.
I do, too. 4 tight ends.
6 LBs.
Yeah. You got to make decisions.
Yeah. Everybody can't make it. Yeah.
And I think the way the Steelers want it is for Darnell Washington to be tight end 2 to Pat Frymouth.
Yeah.
I think he wants to be they want him to be Muth's complement.
And Connor has clearly transitioned to Swiss Army knife on offense.
And I think the Steelers are ready to do it sooner rather than later. I thought maybe Darnell would take over midseason. But
I'm with you.
I think they're ready now.
You watch, bro. Well, that'll be some other info that we'll get tomorrow night. Because we're going to see who they put out there first with Muth.
I think it's going to be Darnell again.
I do, too. And if it is Darnell, well, then, yeah, that's definitely going to give us an even stronger indication. Yeah.
Now, we could keep Gentry. But then again, you got to take another position out of play.
Yeah.
Fehoko, we can't do that because of the Infinity Stone.
You can't. Yeah, that's my thing. Is like we can't keep 6 inside linebackers, 4 tight ends, 6 D linemen, 6 corners? Yeah.
And then I talked about the 8-0 lineman and then the questioning of like Spencer Anderson. Does he make it a 9th? Because the 8's Chooks, Daniel, Cole, Sam Alou, Dan Moore. And Jones, Dotson, and Herbig. I think those guys are locked, right?
I agree. And we keep 3 quarterbacks here. Some teams keep 2 quarterbacks. We keep 3.
We're definitely keeping Mason, yeah.
How many running backs we keeping next?
It's going to be 3.
Yeah.
I would assume. McFarland will be that 3rd guy. Because there's no way we're just keeping 2, right?
I'm with you.
McFarland's got that Maryland connection.
I'm with
Canada.
you. If you play for Maryland, that buys you 3 years at least. At least 3 years.
Although I'm telling you, if Abanacanda's cut, Omar Khan can't get to the phone early enough.
But
you better be calling him up and cutting McFarland.
So regardless of which player it is, we at least gonna have 3 of them. At least 3 of them.
I'd rather it be Abanacanda than McFarland.
Because you got 3 and a +1 with Connor. Depending on do you look at him as a fullback, you look at him as a tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he could play like slot receiver too.
And then we got the wide receiver combo. How many of them dudes we keep?
I said 6. I don't know if you agree, but yeah, the last 2 would be Gunner and Boykins.
Those are my special teamers.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
That was my theory for a lot of my predictions. I was going your route. I was like, we got to keep good special teamers here.
I look at it this way, bro. So not only do we keep special teamers, I say 5 wide receivers. If I was going 5 wide, I got 5 dudes that I feel good with, and I got me a sub. So
Kenny likes Gunner.
Yeah. Gunner is his Switzer.
QB friendly.
Yeah.
Route runner, get open. Knows what he's doing out
Gets
there.
possession.
Does some dirty work.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with it, bro.
You got any other thoughts?
Just stay healthy.
Yep.
Can I say that again? Just stay healthy. As long as they stay healthy, they can play terrible. Just stay healthy. I really want them to stay
Well, now
healthy.
that they're out there, it's like I do want you to play good, though. I want to keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
Now that we're making this decision of playing starters and whatnot, all right, get out there and look good.
All right, not devil's advocate. Just to be messy, I would like to see Jalen Warren do something special. Just cause. Because it's just so funny. I love these combos. So I would like that. I ain't tripping on that if that happened.
Last-ditch effort for Kendrick Green at fullback.
Oh, let him be the lead blocker on an Anthony McFarlane house call. Or a Jalen Warren house call. I need him to be the guy, though. Let him be the point of attack block. We're like, oh, he got the touchdown block. That was it. Oh, man. Then we're going to start it all up. Has Kendrick done enough? Has Kendrick rewrote his fortune in Pittsburgh?
It's
like,
too late
man.
for me. I got to see his work on the O-line again. I'm sorry.
Just saying, bro. It's a chance, man. There is a chance.
I'd rather put Dotson or Darnell at fullback if we're going for that type of thing.
You just never know. Kendrick is more of a funny. I like that story better. Not funny story, but it's more of a feel-good story. Because it's like a real underdog right now.
He's definitely got a bigger redemption arc than the other two.
Heck yeah.